honored guests and classmates, welcome to the 2014 meeting outcome. This is the culmination of our elementary years at Mandalay School. While we are very excited to become middle schoolers, I'd like to say a few things on this day. We take with us so many memories of our years at Mandalay from our very first day when we were into the circle. We will always remember how much the Mandalay family means to us. For we were so safe to love by each other from the very start. We hope that you find our ceremony pleasant and meaningful, for this is a tribute to a very special place in our hearts. With this in mind, we hope you enjoy our program and thank you for coming.
Represents also feeling amazing encouragement from Mandalay as well.
Woo! Let's go, Mike.
All right, David.
Hold on, Treasure. Thank you. He wasn't nervous. I was kind of
As we prepare for middle school, we took that college. Our memories of Mandalay being community. Our first week in school was so special. Today was proud of our parents. And this is home to tell us that. We learned our letters, wrote our names, and celebrated the 100th day of school. We painted, cut and pasted, hopped, sang, and learned about our love. We made friendships that we still hold dear, and some of our parents love you. Many excited adventures for dogs. We had a daily celebration where we made a special visit to school to show them we were reading ability. We learned all about penguins and Mr. Callahan's pets and heard a lot of stories. We learned many silly songs to help us remember new words and their spellings. We celebrated Johnny Appleseed Day and had a great 5-day celebration. As first graders, we learned about friendship through our interaction with
also went to the Mandalay planetarium where we learned all about the planets.
We learned all about the life cycle of mealworms. We learned about poetry and verse of writing. We learned to solve two-step problems in math.
We enjoyed doing projects based on facts of the things we schools and science and math schools. In the third and fourth grade, students were given the opportunity of taking instrumental music lessons. We were first given a demonstration by Mr. Cochran of all the instruments available on which to take lessons. We were then given the instrument of our choice. We met with Mrs. Miller, Mr. Cochran, and Mr. Annunziata to learn to read music and to play our instruments. Their patience and sense of humor helped in our attempt to be successful learners. We prepared in mornings, rain or shine. We learned to play music part of the band or orchestra. Twice a year, we were allowed to shine and present our spring and winter concerts. The dedication of our music teachers was always apparent as we were deepest stars of those nights. Our third grade teachers were Mrs. Berman and Mrs. O'Callahan. This was a challenging year. We learned about buoyancy. We learned to write our first full-length book of words. We took a trip to the Cradle of Aviation and we learned all the planets in the solar system. We learned about life cycles and watched a tiny larva turn into a beautiful butterfly. We became world travelers as we studied the culture of other countries. We took a trip to the Bronx Zoo and learned about animal habitats. Fourth group was a year filled with challenges as we prepared for 3 state tests: science, math, and English language arts. The word "zero" became part of our vocabulary. Miss Pop and Miss Lovato worked us very diligently and we soared. In math, we took a giant leap. Everything became more challenging. We learned 2-digit multiplication and division, read interesting novels, and learned much about history. Our field trips were also great. We went to the Smithtown Historical Society and the Whaling Museum.
I'd like to welcome and thank our special guests for being here today with us. Our Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Maureen Goldberg. The Assistant Superintendent for Instruction, Dr. Maureen Aviarius. Our board members, President Michael Stupak, Trustees Michael Pucci, Anthony Greco, and Karen McLaughlin. And finally, thank you to the new principal of Mandalay, Mrs. Marie Pasiccio. Why don't you stand up so we can see you? And now Mr. Michael Stupak will address the students.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for allowing me to be here. First, I'd like to thank everybody for just another outstanding year here at Mandalay. I'd like all the parents and teachers to give yourself a big round of applause because what you guys do is what makes these kids special, makes our school special. So I'd like to give you guys a round of applause. That makes all the difference in why this school is so special. As far as the graduating class of 2014, this was a great year for you guys, and it's a sad day and it's a happy day because for 6 years Mandalay has been your home, and you've had all your friends together, and you've been a nice, very close and fun community, and had a great time and you learned along the way, and you did great things. But the good news is, even though Mandalay is now you graduated, you're moving on to middle school, you're going to take the friendships and the memories that you've made the past 6 years with you. And And trust me, as a grown-up, you're going to go back maybe 20 years from now, you're going to remember something that happened in this school or in the classroom, and it's going to make you smile, and you're going to realize just how special it was. And those are the memories you've made in the past 6 years. But also, you've been prepared to do great things in the middle school. Dr. D'Agostino and staff, they've nurtured you, you've worked with ambition, and with effort, and put your heart into it. And now you get to move on to new things. You're going to take the same friends you have here with you, and you get the opportunity to meet new friends in a whole different environment. And there's a whole new array of things that are opening up to you. More clubs and activities. Yes, there's going to be some things, but what I want to do, for parents, we have to support them in this. Believe in yourselves. Never not believe in yourself, because if you believe in yourself, you're going to do great things. All right? So you can do it. So never doubt yourselves. Keep your friends, make new friends, and don't be afraid to accept the challenge. Take on the challenge and work hard like you've done the past 6 years, and you'll do great, because you're going to be in the middle school. You're the going to be the graduating class of 2021. And I'm pretty sure that the things that are going on in Wantagh and the things that are laying ahead of you, that is going to be the best class ever in Wantagh. You guys accept that challenge and work hard. And as far as I want to leave you guys with a quote that I learned from my daughter when she graduated, because as a parent, I share the pride that you have supernumerous. I'm born myself, and this is a very proud day. And I also want to extend a wish that you guys continue to do great things. But my daughter, I was very sad after she completed elementary school. She said a quote from Dr. Seuss. I think it's pretty cute. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. So when this is over, don't be sad because you've had a great 6 years here and later a great 6 years together. You should be smiling that you have the opportunity to do this, to be here and meet the friends you did, and accomplish what you did, and look forward to what they ahead of you, and you're going to do great things. Congratulations, and thank you, everyone.
The fifth grade will now perform The Best Day by Taylor Swift.
should have been under every chair.
History was a challenging year in academics as we prepared for the Common Core Online State Test in English Language Arts and Mathematics. Our Envision Math series helped us to improve our problem-solving and critical thinking skills. In reading, we developed inferential comprehension skills and learned how to respond to literature and writing. We became world travelers as we learned not only about our own country, but about Canada and Latin America. The poets of the 5th grade were inspired to write all types of poetry, and we became outstanding and creative writers. We surfed the net through the global chalkboard as we researched many academic areas. We created travel posters, developed smart notebooks and PowerPoint presentations, and worked in cooperative groups to teach each other about the systems of the human body.
We were constantly taught the importance of being active participants and are learning through the many challenges given to us by our teachers. In all of this, we're always reminded that the longest journey begins with a simple step. We, in short, were taught to reach for the stars, but they were within our grasp.
Our academic needs in the areas of reading and math were always kindly addressed by Miss Connors, Miss Perone, Miss Burkhart, Miss Kelly, and Miss Bird. We thank them all for their caring, concern, and attention.
To Miss Slutsky, thanks for exposing us to great books and introducing us to novel tools. To Miss Schneider, thanks for all your creativity and fun projects.
To Mr. Lucio.
Mercy. Muchas gracias. Grazie. Gracias, TV.
Dr. Shane.
What they were saying is thank you for teaching us the languages of the world.
Ms. McDermott taught us to think outside the box. And Mrs. Millen and Mr. Manziata, thanks for taking the time to bring music into our lives. To Mr. Chickle, thanks for teaching us sportsmanship and making us all feel like pros. To Dr. Bennett, who dried our tears and always made us smile.
Thank you, Mandalay PTA, for all the many wonderful experiences that you have provided us with throughout the years. Let us not forget our wonderful secretaries, Mrs. DeCesar, Mrs. Berger, and Mrs. Scalisi. Where would we be without them to call home for everything we managed to forget? Mrs. Wolf will help with the matters of the heart as well as the mind.
Our custodial staff was A-OK in all things. Elementary ladies were great helpers. To all of you, we send our thanks and our love. Fifth grade is proud to present Jake Rabbits performing Winter Carousel by Eric Bigelow.
Go, Jake. Nail it, Jake.
given many jobs for which we were responsible. We served as junior receptionists, making sure that the lunch count was always taken. As library helpers, we organized books and helped create a collection of holiday-themed picture books for children to borrow. Nurse helpers were responsible for cleaning up after a hard day's work. We were kindergarten and first grade helpers, and we worked as reading and math helpers. Some of us even cleaned up paint spills or dripping food bottles as our helpers. As snack cart helpers, we assisted the kitchen staff by selling snacks, and as hall monitors, helped with playground equipment and to be ever mindful of responsibilities of good citizenship. We were honored to serve with Dr. D'Agostino in our school.
Fifth grade was not all work and no play. However, we ended our stay at Mandalay with many exciting and wonderful experiences. Thanks to our wonderful fifth grade committees and PTA, this year was the best by far. We attended the Broadway play, The Lion King. We enjoyed a sensational lunch at the Ridgeview Yacht Club and had fun at Movers Pool.
Thanks to the PTA and fifth grade committee, we were given memory t-shirts, an amazing yearbook, a memorable DVD, a towel, a drawstring backpack, a one-touch TV blanket, and agendas. Thank you so much for the many hours of hard work you dedicated to the fifth grade class. We recognize the love and devotion of our parents as they help us wash cars, bake cupcakes, hold bingo games, and man boots to the fall festival.
Voted a wonderful principal, Dr. D'Agostino, for these memories and making our Mandalay year so special.
Remembering the good times we have had, we will now sing This World is Yours by Julie Dern, performed by the fifth grade.
He's falling asleep.
Mrs. Maureen Goldberg, has a message for the class. Move that a little bit, I'm afraid my head will go through the ceiling. Good morning, parents, teachers, guests, our Board of Education President Michael Suthout, Vice President Anthony Greco, and Trustees Michael Pucci and Karen McLaughlin, my colleagues Dr. D'Agostino and Dr. Apiarius, and most importantly our 5th grade students, today known as our graduates. I'm so happy to be here with you as you celebrate your Moving Up Day, and I'd like to congratulate each and every one of you in reaching this very special milestone. But as you sit here before me, and I think of each of you moving up to middle school, I'm thinking about how you must feel. You all have seen a tightrope walker in a circus. The audience holds its breath as the walker starts walking on a long journey from one side of the rope to the other. You are today, I think, a little bit like that tightrope walker. You are leaving the safety of Mandalay and taking your first steps on that high wire that lead to being an adult. Your first big step is the one that you will take to middle school in September. But along the way, there have been some baby steps. Your journey actually began in September 2008, when as a little 5-year-old you entered kindergarten. It may seem like a long time ago to you, but I am sure to your parents it seems like just yesterday. Can you remember how you felt? Were you scared and maybe wide-eyed because the school felt so big compared to preschool? What about those older big kids? Weren't they a little scary? Maybe you wondered if you would never be that big. Well, look what happened. And what I know seems like a blink of an eye to your parents, here you are. You're now the big kids. But when you enter 6th grade in September, you may have some of those same scary feelings. That tightrope may wobble a little bit as you step out on it. I know, however, that you are well prepared. You have learned all the academics you need to know. But if you find that the work is a little hard, there are dedicated teachers there, just like here at Mandalay, to help you do your best. And you will also see quite a bit of me, because my office is actually in the middle school, and I walk through the hallways almost every day, and I hope I'll be a friendly face to you. If you have that anxious feeling, I don't think it will last too long. You are much older and wiser than you were in kindergarten. You have developed self-confidence and are better able to handle new things. And there are also many adults up there to help you if you need it. Your classroom teachers, your guidance counselor, and your advisory teacher can all help. You just need to ask. And don't forget, you will be taking all of your Mandalay friends with you. And you'll be making many new friends from Forest Lake and Wanter Elementary schools. I hope that you will join many clubs, athletic teams, and other activities, because these are what will add to the enjoyment of your middle school experience. I also know that while you have been at Mandalay, you have learned many things that will help you. Things that you don't learn in books, but from the hearts of the people who care about you, your parents and your teachers. They've taught you to respect yourselves, to accept responsibility, to know your weaknesses, and to make the most of your strengths, to make careful decisions, and to make good friends, to realize the best things in life are not things, and to help others, and there are 1,000 different ways to do so. They also taught you to trust in yourselves and to know how truly special and unique you all are. At the end of today's ceremony, you may be having a celebration with your family. Not only is this a special day for you, it's a most special and bittersweet day for your parents. Without question, they are all wondering where the years have gone and how you can be standing, or as you're sitting, before them as a grown-up boy or girl. They are remembering your first step and your first word and when you learned to ride a bike. They are thinking about the last 10 years filled with so many fond memories. Remember that your family is your life's treasure and no one will ever love you like your parents. Make sure sometime today you thank them for the blessed life they have given you and know that they may be hugging you a little bit harder today. And now as you prepare to leave Mandalay, I know that your teachers want to hang on to you. I know that your parents want to hang on to you. But you have outgrown Mandalay, and so we know you must move up to middle school. Today as you graduate, be proud of all your achievements Be proud of the smart, capable, and caring young ladies and gentlemen that you have become. Take with you all the wonderful memories of these happy days you have spent within these walls. Always know that you will be here in the Mandalay memories and in the Mandalay hearts, and we will always remember you as the Mandalay class of 2014. My best wishes to all of you. Now, I know I'm supposed to sit down because my speech is over, but I couldn't let a moment go by without acknowledging that our dear, dear Dr. D'Agostino is looking at me with tears in her eyes, so I have to not look at her back. We have had a few opportunities over the past number of weeks to say goodbye to Dr. D'Agostino, but I want us all to acknowledge that today is her last moving up ceremony. She will be retiring at the end of this year after 44 years of dedicated service to the Montauk schools and 29 years of service as principal here at Mandalay. She has left her thumbprint on the hearts of everybody, so many hundreds of children, and I know you join me in wishing her all that she wishes for herself as she retires.
Everyone. Thank you. Now I can cry.
Class of 2014 will now receive certificates from the Montauk School District commemorating the completion of their elementary years. They will also receive a scroll from PTA containing a farewell message. Our PTA co-presidents will be giving them that scroll, Mrs. Ambrosio and Mrs. Walpole. Mrs. Brown will present certificates to both classes as Mrs. Allen is attending her own daughter's moving up today. Nicholas Ambriano. Elizabeth Katz. Michael Marciano.
Yeah, Mikey.
Jake Latsko. Lauren Daniels. Michael Sakos. Jillian Terry. Julianne Holt. Nicole Pescatore. Martin. Sean Eaton. Robert Pinestro. Emma Merrow.
Yeah.
Catherine Mullane. Dylan Keege. Caitlin Walsh. Jacob Ravitz.
Shane Stein, Kelly Daisley, Matthew Zanolati, Grace Ann Iacino, Annie Troy, Terrence Crawley, Alyssa Ewald, Benjamin Ambrosio, Kyle Anderson, Nicolette Christopher, Helen Ibrahim, Austin Hengline, Ryan Carney, Sean Canigliano, Adriana Amarusa, Scott Bindell,
Smile, Scotty.
Sydney Gallo, Mark Russo, David Treader, Jake West, Emily Vanalinda, Robert Welch, Alexa Salerno, Megan Butenmeyer, Alyssa Burke,
What a great class they are. They really are different. You are the beautiful today. And so, today marks a major milestone for you as you prepare to leave the small, nurturing environment that is Mandalay and our school family and finish your elementary school years. We're here to celebrate your moving up to the Wanto Middle School. But, of course, you know, I want to take you back for a moment when you began here in Mandalay. I remember telling your parents that our mission was to educate you in the area of academics, but also to help you grow socially and emotionally. Your teachers and I wanted to be sure you learned how to think, that is, solve problems, and make good choices for yourselves. We wanted you to learn to be creative and independent, to respect yourselves and others, and to live cooperatively with each other. We also wanted you, of course, to love school, to have fun, and to feel good about yourselves. As I look at each one of you today, I believe we have accomplished our goals. All of you have met with much success. You have grown in so many ways during your years and have made us, our school community, and your parents very proud. And you know, I watched you grow from kindergarten, so I know. Everyone is very, very proud and feel that you are most prepared to enter the next phase of your education. But now, it's up to you. You need to accept the responsibilities and the challenges of the next few years. It really isn't too early to think about the kind of future you want for yourself. You will soon begin to experience many changes and the need to make decisions, some of which will shape your lives, even at your young age. Amazingly enough, it's true. As I was searching for a graduation card the other day, I came across the following verses. And Hallmark said it so well, and I thought of all of you. And every year I look at this speech and I say, do I want to give this speech? It's basically the same. And then I say, yeah, this is what I want to say. So Hallmark said it better than I can. It said, if you treasure the beauty that shows all around you, and try to make some of your own, enjoy the companionship others can give you, yet value your moments alone. If you honor opinions that differ from yours, yet stand up for what you believe, admire the accomplishments others have made, and take pride in what you can achieve. If you love those around you and love yourself too, if your spirit is eager and free, then you know what it means to live life to its fullest and to be the best you can be. So, the message I leave with you today is simple. Strive to be all that you can be. This is something I try to live by in my own life, and I pass it on to you as a goal. Outside of yourselves, Mandalay and Montauk, there is a whole world around us. In the 21st century, we are experiencing many changes in population, events in our country, in the world, technology, and the environment. Most are for good, some not so much. Schools are always changing. There are higher expectations for you now, and as future high school graduates, because of these changes, the world in which you live as grown-ups may be quite different from our world today. So, be ready. Set goals for yourself. Have many dreams. Have confidence in yourself and accept the challenges the future holds for you. For it is only by meeting the challenges of life that we grow. Accept those challenges. Take a risk and work hard. I know you will succeed, each and every one of you. Parents, remember that they need you now more than ever, but in a different way. You must be there for them. Give them your time. Give them your encouragement, as well as your guidance, reassurance, and support. Fifth graders, we learn to live in our school by the watchword respect. You know that. That value covers a lot, as you know. You have come to know the difference between being bucket fillers and bucket dippers. Remember that book? You remember that book, right? You had a year to remember. Well, with traditions such as a Broadway play, a party at Bridgeview Yacht Club, and a pool party, keep these along with the memories of your elementary school in your minds today, as we also celebrate the anticipation of a great future and a new beginning. For both of us, you're moving up, and I am moving out. But I will fondly remember my last moving up class at my beloved Mandalay, and all of the wonderful wishes and festivities that I've had in my honor. It's just been more than I ever expected. So on behalf of the entire Mandalay School family, I wish you a lifetime of happiness and much success, and lots of fun at Marshall Middle School and beyond. We are very proud of you, and we will surely miss you. I always start this part anyway. Each of us, each of you has touched our lives in a special way, and we hope that we have touched yours. Good luck, and thank you.
and Ms. Brown, we thank you for coming to the 2014 Movement Ceremony. We know that failure was not an easy task, and many had to arrange for babysitting, arrange carpools, and some more differences. As we look at this gymnasium for the last time as students, we know that we leave a part of ourselves here at Mandalay. We pledge to always be a credit to Dr. D'Agostino, our teachers, parents, and to the Wantagh School District. We pledge to be good citizens in this community, in this wonderful land of the free and home of the brave. We also hold dear to our hearts the wonderful memories of our elementary years. As we move to the middle school, we will never forget the many valuable lessons we were taught. We will also hold dear our friendship, some starting in our kindergarten. In conclusion, we salute our school and look forward to our future middle schools. We would like to take this opportunity to give a special thanks to our wonderful principal, Dr. D'Agostino. Dr. D'Agostino has helped us grow into independent thinkers by creating an environment where intellectual curiosity is fostered and questions are encouraged. She helps promote good citizenship skills by encouraging students to take responsibility for their actions and to behave towards others with consideration and respect. She has inspired us to believe that we can accomplish any goal we set for ourselves or any dream that we may have. Dr. D'Agostino, good luck in your retirement. Fifth grade will now wow you for her show moving
With feeling.